So I want to talk about my theory of publicity ethics, which is essentially a theory of how to expediently make decisions when you're not sure what the right thing is to do. Because if the question is to do something unethical, then obviously don't do it. There's no question there. And if the question is to do something ethical, then obviously do it. There is no question there either. The real question is just like, what if you don't know what the right thing is to do? What if it's ethically gray? This is my sort of take on how you make decisions in those situations, which is to be public, to make it public. So essentially, if you have something that you want to do and you're not sure if it's the right thing to do or not, do it anyway, but make it public, draw attention to it. And this is how you can make expedient decisions. The reason that you want to do this is because for the other people involved in your decision, it actually makes it better for them. It creates transparency, but it's very difficult for you to do something underhanded if you are drawing attention to yourself doing it. That's not to say it's impossible, but it's a lot harder, and it makes it safer for them if you are being public about what you're doing. Likewise, on the other side of the coin, it makes it safer for you because it shortens the feedback loop to know if it's an ethical thing or not. If you're doing something and people don't like it, you'll learn about it much faster if you're drawing attention to it. But if people do like it, or if they're okay with it, then you'll also learn about that much faster. It's more expedient on all levels. There is a sort of de facto thing in society where everything that happens in society on every level happens at the behest, or maybe like via the vote of everyone present. So people are implicitly voting on what things they think are ethical or not. So essentially what plays out is that we can talk about what things we think are technically ethical, but what actually plays out in practice is that if people think something is ethical, they allow it to happen. And if they don't think it's ethical, they act to stop it. There's a lot of nuances. We talk about like, what if your society that you're in has gone off the rails, like Nazi Germany? What if you're living in Nazi Germany and you're trying to use the people around you as an ethical guide in a time when they're like, I don't know, have lost touch, right? Or like there's equally extreme opposite scenarios where people are too dependent on a list of rules for what is ethical and have also lost touch. I want to stay away from both extremes, although you need both ways of thinking. This is the expedient middle ground, because I was thinking about this mostly for the context of social interactions. There's a lot of overlap between what it means to have social skill, being able to command people's attention, call attention to yourself, interrupt people, looking like an asshole or being an asshole maybe. I was just like, well, how are you supposed to have social skill if all the stuff that you need to have social skill is sort of tantamount to manipulation, you know? And I think that this is how you can make your peace with it, and also and draw other people into that process. Just do it anyway, but do it publicly and draw attention to it. If people have a problem with it, you'll learn about it really fast and you'll know to stop. If they don't have a problem with it, then you'll learn about that too really quickly, and everything will be better. So I have a lot more thoughts about ethics and ethical stuff, and I'm planning to do more videos about that. And also I've been doing like these sort of like fast, brief overview videos of concepts I've been thinking about for a long time, and I would like to come back and do more video essay style videos where I talk more at length, better editing, more scripted, and I'm probably going to do that eventually. But for now, I just want to get the ideas out there, so that's what this is.